we are currently week 3 in Russia's invasion of Ukraine, and yeah, I already can't believe it's been 3 weeks. So, Joseph Buckley uploaded a video titled "Russia Invades Ukraine," sponsored by Applebee's Extra Dose. So every once in a while, Buckley uploads extra doses on Wednesdays, and since since Buckley included 2 or 3 woke moments in the video, I decided that we should take a look at it together. So I'll drop the link in the chat. Um, so before we listen to the video, here is here's how it starts. Or here's the first of the woke moments. This is from Matt Walsh. We've thrown everything we have at Putin. A celebrity recited a poem. John Kerry warned that war will cause more global warming. Joy Bayardo said she needs the conflict to end so that she can vacation in Italy. If these measures don't work, what else can we do? And this other tweet is from Candace Owens. Do you know who's going to win the Russia-Ukraine conflict? China. But perhaps the Biden administration already knew that, and she quote tweeted herself. This will backfire, obviously. So Buckley presents these 2 tweets, and then he asks, what commentary on this from people with 0 credentials to be speaking about it? Lots of that on Twitter. Now we're going to listen to this, so now we're going to listen to this, so you're going to hear the bad quality mic since I'm going to unplug this so that you can hear it. Wait, oh, so yeah, we're here around here.
There are plenty of unqualified Ukraine thing to boil over. Who's responsible, what the US or Canada should or shouldn't do about it, and who would have handled it better. There are plenty of unqualified voices ready and willing to show their ass.
That's what it was, unqualified voice. So I have to ask, what makes these 2 people specifically unqualified, Buckley? Is it because they're conservative? Is it because they don't agree with you? Is it because they're internet personas, online personas, I should say? Knowing Buckley is probably gonna be a mix of like all 3. So
provide their hot takes on social media if you want that. Media. Plenty.
So yeah, he said plenty. And since he included 2 screenshots from what are perceived as right-wing sources, does the plenty refer to the right-wing sources? Or are they unqualified because they're right-wing? See how this conflicts. Oh, I have 1 person watching, that's good. So I don't know when the next woke moment is. Shuttle Challenger. Oh, here it is.
Funded news, which the American people don't trust mainstream. People didn't want to spend $1. Fortunate inevitability of news. Advertising is always going to be part of it, unless you
want. Balance is also fake news.
To pay more for news, which, well, people didn't want to spend $1 a newspaper once you could read it for free online. Or, unless you want tax-funded news, which the American people don't trust mainstream.
And Buckley does. Buckley trusts the mainstream left-wing media. Could you imagine how many complaints there would be about a news organization funded by taxes collected by Biden's government? Twitter would be nothing but complaining about that. Not exactly. See, this is what I noticed a lot about Buckley. He just, he says, the way he talks about Twitter, he talks about it as if it's like mostly conservative run. Oh, hi, nobody got me. Sorry for the awkward silence. Yeah, I didn't even know that I could plug my mic back in. Yeah, there's gonna be. How. Oh, sorry about that. So how are you? Nobody got me. Oh, you're the first person. Yeah, you're the first live combo that I had in my streams in a while. Alright, so I'm gonna share the screen again. Uh, Russia invades Ukraine. So yeah, that's what I was. As I was saying, that's what I noticed Buckley does. He treats Twitter like it's mostly right wing. Since you said that, yeah, because this isn't even the first time he did it. He did it in a previous. Yeah, he said it in his trans video. He said that Twitter is the reason, or not is the reason. He just I don't know how to, in his trans women in sports video when Buckley said that trans women should compete in women's sports. Uh, he said that a lot of people on Twitter. He was just talking about how they're mostly against it, and as we all know, Twitter is basically mostly yeah. It's just a lot of left wing, and it's left wing insanity basically. Uh, there was someone who said that Portland Chaz, Chop and Chaz, they said it's like if Twitter was a city. So Buckley thinking that Twitter's full of right wingers, I wonder what his version of Twitter as a city would look like. Um, this also contradicts something Buckley said in his worst songs of 2020. He said liberals after a Trump tweet. He used that analogy, so that would suggest that he does know that Twitter has a bunch of left wing liberals, and no, he's pretending they. No, he's acting up, pretending like they don't. And yes, I was also saying, Buckley does trust the left wing media. He says it. I don't know if he said it as a bad thing that Americans don't trust the mainstream media. I know that Buckley certainly does. I know that he watches like CNN and Young Turks. Alright, so continuing on with the video. A game of switching mics.
Cable news. You think they'll trust the news paid for by the government? I mean, they don't.
Trudeau calls for Russia's removal from SWIFT banking system. People call the CBC Trudeau's propaganda delivery service, despite the fact that it's been funded by taxpayers during every government, liberal or conservative.
Plenty of people here in Canada want to see the CBC gone and believe it's Trudeau's propaganda center.
Buckley is also something I noticed. He's a lot harder on people who criticize Trudeau than he is of Trudeau, which is really. I should probably put the microphone back on. Yeah, because as long as I'm gonna be talking, I'm gonna be switching mics. That's yeah. So that's the other thing that I noticed about Buckley is that he's a lot harder on Trudeau than he is of, or he's a lot harder on people who criticize Trudeau than he is of Trudeau. I wouldn't be surprised if Buckley voted for Trudeau, though since he is a leftist, it is surprising to see him take Trudeau's side, because he did it in the Freedom Convoy video too, which I'll link both the video itself and my video response or my live stream response to that. Um, so yeah, leftists are critical of Trudeau. Leftists hate Trudeau because he's not left enough. Yeah, that's what it boils down to. That he's and since he's a Canadian liberal, he's more left leaning than the American Democrat. That's redundant. He's more left leaning than Democrats. So that would also mean that people who are conservative Canadians are also more left wing than Republicans or even American conservatives. So yeah, there's Buckley's Freedom Convoy video, and here's my Freedom Convoy video copy link address. My response to it. I'll just type my response to Buckley Freedom Con video. Alright. Oh, we didn't post. Oh, there it is. Yeah, because posting a bunch of these links and not even saying what they are or where they lead to, what videos they lead to. So I also said this about Buckley is if he was American, I feel like he would vote for Biden just to own the conservatives. Yeah, so this is really annoying, and one of it, the far left think most everything is far left think most everything is right or far right. Yeah, that comment actually reminds me of the Covernical. I don't know if you know him, nobody, not me. The Covernical described Russell Brand as a right winger. So I was told by someone else in chat that Russell Brand is a grifter, so he doesn't believe in anything he says. That being said, Russell Brand isn't even a right wing. Whether he believes what he says or not, he's just not right wing. Because he even did a video saying that he's not right wing, making fun of people that said he was right wing just because he appeared on a Joe Rogan podcast episode. Alright, the Covernical. Oh, the Covernical's live. This is such a stupid title. I have seen the Batman, Ben Shapiro, and NTSJW saying it's anti-white is insane. Alright, I'm gonna give that a dislike. And he started streaming 14 minutes ago. I don't like the Vertical. One of the worst bread tubers, and I wish Uber Soy talked about him. So yeah, here it is: the downfall of Russell Brand. His political evolution on YouTube. What if I search Russell Brand? That's what it is. The right wing grift of Russell Brand, because only right wingers can be grifters according to the left. How he abandoned leftism to be the next Joe Rogan. So there's the link to the Covernical, his video. Covernical. Yo, and someone yesterday and sometime earlier this week, Hunter Avalone, was debating someone, and I don't know how Russell Brand came up. I just know that in the comment section, a few people mentioned Russell Brand, and they were saying that Russell Brand is right wing also. And yeah, it's just Russell Brand is even right wing, whether he believes the stuff he says or not. Oh, I just noticed that I didn't copy my own link correctly. Alright, my response to Buckley's Freedom Convoy video. Buckley Freedom Convoy. Video. That's better. Alright, so I don't think Buckley really says anything else besides that. Gonna remove my mic again. Yeah, because I think it just...
It's paid for by our taxes.
Yeah.
I'm betting that England has the same problem with the BBC. Anyway, Applebee's apologized.
Yeah, that's all he says. That's all the woke moments from Buckley's video. And since he didn't have anything else left to say, I don't really have anything else left to say. So, I'm just gonna end it here. Maybe I'll take a look at the Copernicus stream. We'll see. Thanks nobody, not me, for watching. We'll see you guys whenever the next stream is. Buckley and Copernicus.